Hello, my friends. Welcome back to the channel. I hope that things are well in your world. All right, buckle in. It is day 2, round 2. We've got 8 points already. We think we probably need somewhere around 45 to make it all the way. So I'm going to continue to need good finishes. We had a second in the previous round. Another second would be great. A first would be great. We could even probably get by with a third. Fourth would be a little disappointing, and from there it would be even worse. But let's see what we can do here. I appreciate you guys and gals tuning in and watching. If you like the content, please do like, subscribe, and make a comment. Let me know. That'll encourage me to make more of it and get you alerts when new stuff goes live so you can watch it. All right, enjoy and wish me luck. Man, Cursed King really was not good to me yesterday. The rest of these heroes just make me unhappy, though. Like, I've been really unhappy with Sad Dracula, and I think the king is good. Like, I'm gonna have to take him. The other option is to like try for an incredible high roll with Dracula, but I'd rather be open. I think king is the pick. I'm just nervous because we had 1/8 place yesterday, and it was with the king. And I basically can't have anything lower than a 1, 2, or 3 today. So I'm nervous, but I know this is a good hero, and I know I'm a good player, so let's hang in there. All right, Shrink Spell I like. It's by the thing that's most likely to win the fight. And Lockheed Spell is up. Wizard's Familiar is not a bad start. We're going to be casting some spells. Yuck. Should have taken the Billy Goat Gruff. Always gamble. We ought to be in a little better shape now, though. This feels like a much better start for Cursed King than what we had the other day. Which is good, I need it. Could use this to toggle some woggles, but I need to cast a spell. I'm buying the Mim too. I just want to see what this is first. It's another goat. All right. I think I'd much more like to have this Mim. The problem is I don't really want it this turn. I really want it next turn. There's not really much for me to do with my gold this turn, but I do want the Mim, so I'm going to take it. I guess I still roll. Okay, that's a spell I want to cast and a free treasure. Well, free. I'm paying for it, but... One here? Alright. And there. We don't have to worry about not getting a level 3 unit because I have a level 3 unit. And it's a pretty damn good one. Well, evil characters, not really. Runestones is mighty nice, or can be. Beans is just stats, though. I see people disrespect Beans all the time. And, like, I get it. It's not exciting. But sometimes you just need stats. Let's get those stats. don't know how likely they are to have support. The 2 queens is interesting. I'm not really that well set up for it, and I think there's a decent chance this woggle toggles. So I'm going to see what we got first. Now, looks like we're not going to toggle the woggle after all, but that's okay. BP. All right. Well, I can do it the old-fashioned way. I do like a good old-fashioned gingerbread party. Like, this looks like a pretty freaking good turn to me. Kind of wishing I'd bought the lady. If this doesn't get a sleigh in the next couple combats, we'll just let it go. Like, I don't have to play it. If we wanted strongest board, I play that, but the Horde Dragon looks like they're suffering, and I want to try to take advantage of them here. Poor BP's never going to slay, but we toggle the woggle. Let's see what was in it. A fat dragon, you say? I'll jam that for a little bit. Pretty happily, too. It's a good spell, I don't have anything to cast it on. Stag I can be down with. Like, I'd play 2. Let's take one more roll and look for a slightly better spell. I don't hate the idea of influencing the Wicked Witch. But we could, I feel like we could do a little bit better. And I'm at the point now where, like, I don't think this is realistic, but if I'm going to fire off this spell, that's nice. The question is, do I want to sell it and get the Wretched Mummy? Let's see what this is. Maybe if it's a shrink spell we do. Because the mummy would be 6. Yeah, I think it's better than the Billy Goat. But I can still keep this. I'm not bringing the princess in. I think that the fact that it's distributing its damage is pretty cool. We're taking an L here, which I don't care for, but large ranged units are cheat. It is known. Well, there's the support units of your dreams. Sort of. Like, I really like this for the Stag if we're going to keep playing the Stag. But there's a possibility that this Evil Witch just needs to really move out. Because I could bring this in a Nutcracker, which I think would be quite nice. Endless Worm, thank you for the sub, my friend. It's a decently sized Court Wizard, too. I'm torn between trying to roll for a Sporko and just accepting fate and buying the Court Wizard. Because I kind of want the Court Wizard and the Peep, but I'm not quite sure how to get it. Let's give this a try. Poor Stag just wants to attack. Not good enough, Karen. I think if I can find a Sporko... Oh, okay, cool. Then I can keep playing this fat dragon. If I can't, he's probably got to go. But there you go. We found one. Neat. As long as this isn't a vulture, I'm pretty happy with this line. Might still be better than this court wizard. There's going to be 2 animals that die, and it is already pretty large. There are just so many good hits there. I could try to build further into the court wizards. They're pretty big, and I've got a decent shaped good board. I don't really want to log for it. And I don't super have the royal support. Yeah, I don't need to log for it. Let's see what the next one holds. I'd still be more interested in Sporko's Lady of the Lakes, completing the stag. I don't think we're doing spell things. And I don't know how many slays I can realistically get off of the fat dragon, but I'll keep it for a little longer. It should at least do some work against Capetto. As it swings into the one thing that it can't kill. That's pretty great there. Good job. Those were not ideal hits. Oop. Okay, this leaves us not taking too much here at least. I don't love being at 25, but it is still in the top half of the live lobby. So maybe we should just position ourselves to be in monsters with these then. And accept that these are probably done. The stag probably doesn't still play. There's really no reason for that to be here. Take one more spin. I would still like some treasures. I wouldn't still like that though, dang it. I can get a refund on my vulture and satisfy my spell for the turn. I'm giving this one more turn. I probably shouldn't. They were in trees a minute ago. Yeah, they were in trees a minute ago. Thank you for your service, Fat Dragon. You were great. Trying to get the spirit to go on a ranged unit. We got our treasure out of here, which is great. Nice. I don't think I want Fool's Gold, and I don't think I want Sky Castle, so it looks like we're going with 6 of Shields. Interesting line into mages from here. I'm willing to give it a look. $12.14, huh? Do we know what Zell's on? We don't. We haven't played him in ages. Time Flies would be okay with all of this crap. We've got a good bit of support. Problem is I have to let something go, and I don't really want to let these stags go. It's like a potential map. Changing that into an upgraded 5 is interesting, but we're running out of time here. Okay, this I can take. Alright, let's do that. Let's pause and go ahead and upgrade these and see if we can get like a forking rod. That starts to get interesting. Honey King does feel like cheating though. I think it's real good. Yuck. I need to get stable fast. Okay, I can work with the Horn of Olympus here, because that's infinity stats. It does make the Time Flies really interesting to me. It's a potential line to Good Boy from here too. How big would this be up here? 26, 21, that probably needs to play too. Alright, let's see what we can do with this. I may have the health to get them. At 2100 is going to be damn near impossible though, isn't it? I'm too weak. Damn it. I really needed to knock this player out because I don't have enough life to keep going. At least shoot here. Okay. That's a catastrophe, but it could have been worse. I'm up against this pants that ranched me a minute ago. Alright, that means we've got to take some desperate measures here. And be potentially ready to switch into a scam comp. Time Flies is weird, but I may need it. I don't have a good sell. This feels so weird. Just need to try to survive. This is a weird looking board. I'm figuring the time flies delays the attack on the apple tree, and I really want stuff to attack into that if possible. Romeo dying before Juliet's a big bonus for us. The problem is this Siren is going to do some damage. Yeah, fudge, we're dead. I gotta hope somebody else got knocked out. I can probably continue playing with a 5th. Okay. Okay, that's not the end of the world. We'll recalculate what we need from here. It's not great. And of course, a ginormous thank you to my patrons. Thank you, Punk, Joe, Jesse, Jacob, Scott, Fasty, Brandon, Jazzy, Craig, and Geis. I appreciate y'all.